'Cause I got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hailing a taxi cab. And what it all comes down to, my friends, yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Is everything's gonna be fine.
Sweater.
Sweater.
Sorry. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let us know you're in here. I'm going to tap this thing so we can see. This means nothing to you, but means everything does. Okay. If you're in here, if you're watching this later, we're here. Hey, Next Boring User, what's up on YouTube?
What's going on?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Brandon, what's up on Facebook? Wow, everybody's just pouring right in. So we just got done with a gaming stream with Boss of Late, like one of the longest rounds of earwax
That was amazing.
ever. Also, I just had coffee, so unlike past weeks, I'm good. Actually, I still have coffee here. Hi. Hey, Polyethanol, what's up?
There you go. Polly stayed
So,
up. Oh, wow.
For
Thank you.
those of you who are new to us, if you're on Twitch, please follow, and if you're Mixer, please follow. We're simulcasting across Mob Crush, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Mixer. So we're gonna try our best to read like everybody's comments, like to like where they're coming from. But no need to go to sleep now. It's true. I think I'm sorry I missed the beginning of that tune. So if you're new here, we just kind of hang out these days. We're working on a midweek live stream where we play a little music, we hang out, we play a little bit more music.
Yeah.
This week got extra insane because we're okay. So we'll get into that in a little bit when more people are in here. One of the main reasons that some of you heard about was our Christmas song. That hey, what's up, Michael?
What's up, Michael?
We've been working on since like July, and then everything's recorded. I still have to play synth on it and edit it, but tentatively, we said that it was going to be out on Black Friday, so that's what we're going to aim for.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a premiere thing on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. But that should be done soonish. I don't know.
Yeah.
But be exciting. Can't wait for you guys to see that.
It's a fun one. I'm psyched because just the groove, I don't know, something about this one makes me dance.
Polyethanol glycol is, I've heard it before, but I'm not chemistry was literally my worst subject in school. So for everybody's new in here, this is just like our hangout time. We kind of go over like stuff that we've been working on past, like what's coming up in the future, and this all just hanging out with everybody, and then the purposeful like live streams we try to have happen through the rest of the week. So hey, what's up? Greatest ever. Glad you liked the video. So we put out a video this week that was kind of a redoing of an older video we had, but there's a lot of new troublemakers here since the first time we posted that video. So glad that it's on here. Thanksgiving song was dead on. Hey! You know, we were thinking it might be kind of fun to keep expanding on that. So maybe that'll be like a yearly tradition for us. We'll just add like another verse. You know, because immediately after we posted, I was like, oh, there's like 6 more things.
We're going to put in that second musical part.
Right? I don't know. I mean, the yelling.
Oh, that can all stay the same. We just
that's pretty much just
second groove.
That, yeah. So, well, okay. I guess like real quick, and we'll talk about this again, I guess, if more people come in here. So this week, we had originally planned for this video because we had a brand deal. So a lot of you saw the T-Blocks giveaway. So T-Blocks gave us a bunch of shirts to give away to you guys, and I had to do that sponsored video.
Yeah.
And so I talked to Vince. And we were like, we'll write a script, and then we'll film it the next day. Hey, what's up? Learn 365. Tip my hat to you too. Okay. So I wrote a script, and then Vince woke up and was reading it, and we were like, okay, how are we going to film this? And then, you.
Yeah. No. After I read it, I was like, whoa, this is heavy. And then I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it. I'm like, man, this message is strong. And then something in me, like, I don't know, just I felt like I had a responsibility to make this message the most pungent, the most powerful we can do. And now we're like in the midst of collecting some people for this message and putting a video out.
Now, Dust Stones, did we spell your name wrong in the thing? I'll have to go back and check that. Apologies. Didn't mean to. We use the same template as we always do. That's what's weird. Anyway, so the video became much bigger. Now there's other people and other people's money and time involved. And so that clearly wasn't going to get done that day. But I'm excited because I'm glad that this video is going to get that much attention. And it kind of fits with our goals of like, we're going to make this best as we can, like as good as it can be.
Yeah.
But we still have this sponsored video to get out. And even more important, it was a sponsored video that was mainly to give away stuff to all of you guys. So we definitely didn't, we were already late on it. We definitely didn't want to delay it anymore. And so we were like, well, Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah.
And we had this song. Some of you have found the original video. We had this from way back. It was really short. And we were like, you know what? There's a lot more we wanted to put in it then.
Yeah.
And then we're like, well, this is maybe the opportunity. So it actually took a lot longer than we thought it would. We went and like green screened, reanimated everything, and then we added all the extra verses and stuff, remastered everything. And I don't know, if you guys find the original video, that'd kind of be funny if you go find it and like, I don't know, leave a turkey emoji or something. And
in the comments.
So does Rod have yes. So greatest ever asks on YouTube if I have tats. So I have one. It's right here. I don't know if this is backwards, but everybody let me know if this is backwards. And actually, Vince has the same tattoo. We got on the same time. So we actually have a video about the story behind those tattoos. I'm trying to think if it's easy to find or not. You know, I tell you what, I'm going to try to remember, and if I forget, someone remind in the comments after this video post, when the YouTube thumbnails come up at the end for suggestions, we'll try to manually add the video with the tattoo story so you can check it later. But there's a story behind it. So I do want to continue to get more, but I'm not like a sleeve guy, especially because I don't really have arms. I have spaghetti, you know. So I actually want to get something that continues down this way. So it's well, it's a matter of money, but also like just finding the right thing. So Brandon said,
the right artist too.
Oh yeah, because there's a very specific like artistic idea I want to do. It's a good story. So Dustin's seen it. Brandon said he saw the original Thanksgiving video. So yeah, we cleaned it up a little bit because there was a couple things that just needed. Well, it's more than a couple things. Needed to be like not
updated it.
Yeah, improved. Man, I need my hair. I've been saying this for a month that I need to get my hair cut. It's still not.
I'm just gonna keep putting it under my hat.
But yeah. So also we started the next song for the new album. It won't be out this year, but a couple good things. The rest of the album is set to pretty much release song at a time for early 2019. We'll probably do something where we space them out like a month or two apart from each other. But once again, we're going to take time to do it right.
Yeah.
But we're going to take time to do it is the biggest thing. A little bit more good news. Our good friend Angela Sheik moved to LA.
I know.
So
awesome.
she was like, oh, if you want me to like listen, get feedback on some music, I'm like, actually, that'd be great. We have a lot of friends we could do that with here, but everybody kind of stays in their little own world. So, Dustons on YouTube says communication makes or breaks everything. Yeah. That's true. Like, more communication, lack of communication is the origin of so many problems. So, even though there might be some tough situations that come from communicating everything, I feel like it helps like not delay what's going to happen. So I don't know if that made sense at all. Communication is important.
Yeah,
that's the base message.
Makes it the most seamless.
So it looks like we have some people coming in from Mixer. How you doing? Please follow. We have some weird live streaming schedules going, but this Sundays are always our hangouts for Sunday night folks at 11 p.m. Pacific time. We do this. We just kind of hang out with everybody. But through the week, we're trying to schedule or figure out more, like hang out, play songs, and hang out some more and all that stuff. So, but the reason we didn't do that this week was for what we told you about, because this whole video thing got like way out of hand. And also we were, or I was trying to finish up like the Christmas song stuff. And I don't know. a lot of crazy things, and then things that we can't talk about, which is we always say that, but there's so many these things, and then later, like months or a year down the road, like you guys hear about it later. So it's better to communicate than keep that shit in. Yeah, totally. That's what I'm usually sleeping by myself. When we what's up? Sometimes too much communication can cause problems. So that's from Squire 0681 on Mixer. So I'm sure there's exemptions, exemptions to that, but generally communicating everything only what's the word, like expedites what was going to happen already. So I don't know, like for example, oh, and hi.
Oh,
So like we totally respect your opinion.
you know how I see it is, if it's a river with a bunch of rocks in it, that is what it looks like when you're not communicating enough. And then once you reach a point of good communication, there's a lot less rocks in the river. But if there's too much communication, then the river overflows and ruins the things around it. Is what I see.
Like one story, I had a friend in college who something happened. Like he and his girlfriend at the time like had a conversation. Something she said that wasn't like bad in the sense that she did something wrong or something evil or anything like that. She just said something that kind of like revealed to him like, oh, this isn't going to work out. We're different people. But he stayed in that relationship for another 4 months. But he knew at that moment that he should break it off.
That it wasn't going to work.
It wasn't going to work, and so he didn't talk to her at all about it. Hey, thanks for the follows, Squire0681. We're going to do our best to like live stream more, but welcome to the Mixer side of our family. We're working on learning Mixer. It's so new to us, so thank you for hanging in there on the ride. But he knew then, so if he had been honest, it would have sucked still. I mean, it doesn't make it like magically better, but he would have had 4 months of his life back. So it's like things like that. I know that's like one scenario out of like a million, but generally it's like that. I mean, even the other day we were talking, like we had plans for the next day, and then one of us like had something else in mind but didn't think it was going to affect anything, and so we're like, well, I didn't even think that this was going to apply. It's like once again, like it's just like more communication could have like helped overall situations a little bit more and stuff. So it's just like for all of us, for both of us, all of us, to like remind ourselves like you just gotta communicate some more stuff, you know. So
yeah, find a balance. That's what you need is the balance. Thank you, nice beard by Cyrus on YouTube.
But yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we like. Hey, it's 11:11 on our side. Everybody make a wish. Okay.
11.
Also, do you like all the lasers that? So to
eat my cream pie. What
try
is this
to
thing?
oh, the oatmeal.
What is it?
Oatmeal cream pie.
I forgot already.
So we know some of you miss our our man cave that we usually used to stream in a lot, but since we do this right after the gaming stream, we're already at Boss Level 8's place, and so this is their living room, and we don't have enough time to get back home. So we stream from here, but to make you feel a little bit more like the disco, Kojak turned all his DJ lights on, so that's why all this craziness is happening behind us. Also, I'm trying not to look that way because the laser is right there. And if I do, I'll be blind in my right eye. So my number is 11. Hey, there you go. So long story long, the good news is new to me as well. Honesty helps with your integrity if it doesn't serve to mend fences. That's true. That's another thing. It's like integrity is kind of, well, not kind of. Integrity is like the decisions you make and what you do when no one's watching, So I wish I had a cream pie to eat. Wait, that sounds sexual. It does, though. But it's oatmeal. What does that mean? Gross, probably. Well, y'all just clear that up for me. Think there's a refund center for 12 years. No, but move forward, What's the saying? I totally forgot. I just lost my train of thought. It was supposed to. There you go.
Cream pie.
Right? I think of that stuff. Oh, the lights, I think. I don't know. That's the beauty of a live stream. It can get derailed.
Sexual. It was supposed to.
Mixer is what is new to me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so we're on Mixer thanks to Mob Crush. They introduced us to all of this. So we look forward to hanging with you on here. Also, if you have a YouTube account, if you subscribe to us there, we put VOD content there. We recently slowed down a little bit, but we're working on making better content. That's kind of one of I don't know if this is what I was talking about. This is one of the things I wanted to bring up was we made a promise a while back when we slowed down our video schedule that we were going to make better videos even though they took longer to make, and now that's actually happening. I know you guys can't see it because we're not done with it, but I'm pretty excited. Vince and our manager Jin really took the reins on getting some production stuff done, including the other videos we were doing ourselves, but also the team and stuff. I'm excited because these are way bigger productions than our videos normally are, because normally it's just us and then a couple friends. But green pies are definitely a mind eraser.
We want to get to a point where we can
What's up, Dex?
really
Dex
show
on
you
Facebook.
what we can do.
Yeah, what other people can do for us. Well, so
What we can put together.
well, that's the thing is like we wrote these videos, and now we're not just doing them really quickly to get out. They're in production, like in actual productions. So we're just excited to see what's going to come of it. We've tried a few things through the last couple of years, and y'all have been so patient, and we thankful for that. Now we're trying to take everything to like the next step. Deston says on YouTube, Brandon, I just made chocolate banana cream pie tonight. A move is mandatory, but probably only into a box.
Ooh.
Wayne on Facebook says, hey, good to see you. Good to see you
Wayne.
too. Thanks for hanging out. That's a wild profile picture.
Little Debbie's. Oh, things are.
Makes good crack. Yeah, I had a box here. I just threw it away. Forget the Choco Nana cream pie. Oh, that was that
Choco Nana?
was that
Or the
at
cream
Denny's?
pie?
The Choco Nana, was that it?
Yes. That was the pancakes.
That was aggressive.
You remembered. Doston. I forgot already. You just reminded me.
But yeah, so
Here we go.
I assure you, those videos, they're actually in production now. We talked about it for a while, and now they're actually happening. And so even though they're not done, or even really too close to being done, we hope to have them in the near future.
We want to get them done as fast as we can,
But
but like not like cutting corners.
so we're actually doing it right this time, and hopefully it shows. But or we could put them out, and you guys are like, we can't even tell the difference.
I'm excited. We are also going to start planning all the stuff we were talking about before with the Wrong Things Right People video, where we put out the polls for you guys to kind of vote which like scene, how you want the scene to go down. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure, in a sense. So for the scene, you get to choose in a poll like, is Rod holding the whiskey bottle, or is he holding the soda can? Or
Duston says this ain't no American Pie scenario. And then Michael says, do you guys like
Springlings?
I don't know what those are.
Or
Get ready to start my holiday baking. They sound good. I like baked
these?
products. Brandon just has a pie.
Springer.
So kind of what Vince was talking about with the polls. Some of you saw, if you don't know yet, this week YouTube unlocked the community tab for us, and so we're so happy because that was one of the new features that we really actually wanted, so we can communicate to you guys directly on YouTube instead of having to have you go on other platforms. So if you see community posts from us, we post at least once, but usually 2 or more times during the day. Be sure to like it, because it'll signal to YouTube that you want to see more of those posts, and that way you'll see more of our updates, because we'll put things on there. We've tested a couple just like fun polls, but we're going to put polls on there about, like Vince said, our music video, upcoming videos. We're going to suggest videos that we think you'll like from our friends. Like this week, we shared a video from our friend Angela Sheik, who just moved to LA. There's a music video that we may have made a cameo in, and you can go watch that on our community tab. But also, like, do the polls, like all the community tab posts. If you missed them this week, if you go to our YouTube page and you select the community tab at the top under like videos, playlists, community, just go through and like those posts, and then it'll signal to YouTube like you want to see those, and you can see those.
And another big thing is I know a lot of you are all real. Let me start over. I know a lot of you are already on our Patreon, but those of you that aren't, like, if you want to see these projects kind of come to fruition, like, the way you can help us do that is on Patreon. Like, get on Patreon and Subscribe. I don't even know what it is. It's like follow us or subscribe to us.
Support us on Patreon.
Support us. Be one of our patrons.
And for a lot of you on here already support us on Patreon. There's some changes coming, but they're good. And if you're already supporting us, very little will change for you. But we're going to give everything a fresh coat of paint. So Jen said rendezvous is done.
Okay.
There you go. So Squire asked, as YouTubers, what's your opinion of Jake Paul? So don't know him personally.
Yeah.
We've had brief interactions with Logan. And we know a lot of people in the camps. We share some business, not ties, but similar business people and partners and things. And he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I don't know the full story there. Jake Paul's a very complex business entity. So there's a lot of moving parts that the public doesn't see. But that's my take. And also, I don't know anything about my opinion about him as a person because we have we have a lot of friends that if I knew them from their content first, I wouldn't like them or be friends with them. But because we're friends with them, I understand where the content comes from. So I don't know if Jake's like that because I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he does. But
same. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he does, but I don't know enough about him to make any sort of things.
But he's close to home. We live in LA. He's in LA. And we, like we said, we share a lot of like overlapping friends and business people and stuff. So everybody's got a different thing going out here, you know. Let's see here. So Dust says, no, I literally made that into a cream pie tonight. I just remember the name seemed to get people excited. Well, Vince anyway. There you go. And then Brandon says, whiskey bottle, always whiskey. Yeah, there's going to be a few of those things.
There will be a few.
And then Dusk had the same questions about the Springerling rollers.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, can you explain what that is? What kind of, is it a pastry? What kind of pastry? Is it a cookie? Is it something delicious? Can I have some? Is that what you were inferring?
Sebastian Gaming, what's up? You're on Mob Crush. Welcome. Please follow. We have the Sunday night hangouts. We just kind of hang out IRL. And then the rest of the week we try to figure out, we're in the process of figuring out how to like do more purposeful live stream in the middle of the week where we play music and hang out more.
Yeah.
And maybe even
talk about, it'd be like, what was that MTV thing, Unplugged? Acoustic Unplugged?
Yeah,
Storytellers.
There's storytellers, but there's also
That's what it
Unplugged.
was.
Love that.
We'll have the whole gang.
Actually, this week I was kind of prepared to like do a midweek live stream and then play the new song "Give Up" because it was written completely like on a piano situation. I could just play it. I mean, some of the other songs are a little harder because of how much stuff is happening, but that one just right there. We don't have the full disclosure. We don't have the orchestra, but if you,
I might mess around though. If we decide to do a performance, I would like to try to do an arrangement where I can play the little MIDI keyboard while you play piano.
Gotcha.
And do something simple.
MTV Unplugged. Okay, so full disclosure, a couple of my favorite MTV Unplugged, of course, Nirvana, and Shakira and Alanis Morissette has some great MTV Unplugged shows. My stepson emulates Jake Paul. It is highly heinous.
Yeah.
I don't envy you because the public persona of Jake Paul's behavior, like I couldn't personally deal with in my close space, but that's me, and I don't know. So far, I have a younger niece. So far, she's not into that, and I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But there's a little, I don't know. So, y'all doing Friendsgiving again this year? We actually haven't decided yet.
I know we've been trying to catch up because we're doing so many projects at the same time. Like
so.
We started a conversation. We just got to get to it.
Greatest Ever says,
oh my God.
Alice in Chains, Hounds Down. I remember Alice in Chains.
That was probably one of my favorite ones.
Once he said he was from Ohio. Yeah, Jake and Logan, the whole Paul family is from Ohio. A lot more of Jake's crazy ass antics made sense. It's stuff we did around his age. Yeah, so, and he just does it on a world stage with a lot more money. That was kind of something. So a big part of this audience just happens to be, or this audience is watching right now, is from Indiana. And I grew up in Indiana. And you're right. He's just still young and dumb. Cheston said, I did a lot of similar things. I mean, I didn't like set a bed on fire in a pool, but like, I like ran through like cornfields, like broke curfew, like all this stuff. But
jumped off roofs into the
I also
pool.
once or twice, yeah. Like but Not that I wish I want any, like I don't want my niece to do that, but she's probably gonna do something like that because she's a kid, or she'll grow up to be a teenager.
Man.
And but I also didn't have like a ton of money and millions of people watching, and so I don't envy that. I'm glad that there wasn't social media when I was a teenager. To say,
I mean, I have to agree.
but yeah, like. No, interesting conversation. I love how where these things end up going. Like we just kind of talk. Oh, also, some of you won't know what we're talking about, but a lot of you do know. Our good friend Ruth Ann, we got to hang out with today. We mentioned on the Discord server. If you're not on the Discord, in the About section on our YouTube page, there's a Discord link. Go join it, and we hang out all week there, just chatting and all that stuff. So our friend Ruth Ann was mugged, and it's a whole situation. She was very badly hurt, but she's doing a lot better. She's at home, so we got to hang out with her today. We mentioned on the Discord that it was going to be yesterday, but she ended up needing rest, and so we came by. We went by today. Everyone in Discord, we shared her messages or your messages with her. She kept them to read later because she spaces out all the messages because she's not doing anything but recovering through the day, and she loved them. She wanted to thank everybody, but I'm sure she's corresponding to all you guys. But keep her in your thoughts and prayers and anything. And
She's got the right support around her, though.
Brandon said, I need the link to the GoFundMe for Rue.
Sure.
It's in the Discord, but also if you go on our Twitter, you'll see it there. Also on our Facebook page, we share the GoFundMe. For those of you who don't know, if you go to our Facebook page and look for a GoFundMe, our friend Ruth Ann, you'll see the pictures of her when she was attacked and everything. They're trying to raise money because of several reasons. There was unexpected medical bills because obviously it wasn't like her fault, and a lot of things happening. But the good news is they're really close to meeting their goals, so anything can help. And if you don't have money, just sharing the link on socials would mean the world. Yeah. So you check it out there. Watched a friend's skin melt off his arm. Ooh, because the guys were seeing if they could clear the huge bonfire. He cleared it, then stumbled back. The pool would have been nice. Oh,
Wow.
sucks.
Wow.
Squire says, I grew up in Wyoming. I did strange stuff. I also grew up. Yeah. So.
Nice. What else? Oh, Michael, if you're still there, we still want to know what a slingerling is. Also, if you do want to, this is for everybody. If you guys want to send us stuff for holidays, like Christmas cards, stuff like that, we have our PO box, and you can also find that probably in the About channel as
well. About our channel. It's in the description of all these videos, so you can check it out there. So Squire asked, what type of music do you guys perform? Everybody else, you know this already, but we do self-deprecating romantic pop rock. You can check us out. All our music, if you look up RKVC, that's Rod, Kim, Vince, Sereno, RKVC on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. You can find our music there. The latest big single we put out was called Wrong Things Right People. It's a fun big song. And then we just recently put out a ballad. We like it a lot, but it might not be the best like first impression of us. If you
there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music to listen to.
But also, we put all our music on YouTube, so if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's all on there, and we're putting more videos out on there soon. So, oh, here he goes. Mike says, Springerlings are German Christmas cookies. They're flavored with anise. Oh, is that the thing? Is that the flavor I don't like?
I like anise.
Is that the...
it's like...
is that what's in the pizzelles that I said I didn't really like?
Oh, that's anisette.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe I do like this one. There was something... So Vince's family always make these... Pizzelles, and there's almond ones, and then there's something else that's like a medicinal flavor, and whatever that is, I don't like.
Anise looks crazy. I think it's like a brownish like star, like crazy looking star. I'm pulling it up on Google.
So I remember what I was going to talk about. So Brandon asked if we were going to do Friendsgiving again this year. I see. So it's like a spice. Kind of.
Yeah.
That looked good.
You probably can't see that because it's way too bright.
It's like a chocolate starfish.
It kind of does look like that.
Oh, licorice flavor. That's a strange combination of music. It is. It's more of an attitude than
What, licorice flavor?
Than our music. Yeah. Licorice. So for those of you who don't know, last year a lot of the LA YouTubers had YouTuber Friendsgiving, and our one rule was no cameras, no live streaming, and we just all hung out. Granny Potty Mouth was there, Tezande, ourselves, Aristotle Full Throttle, like a
Yeah.
bunch of people, even some like like actors in the traditional world and stuff. And we wanted to do it again, although all of us aren't very organized. So everybody's still kind of talking if we're going to do it again this year, and we might. And there was talk about allowing live streaming this year, but I'm not sure. We're going to kind of put up to a vote, and if everybody agrees, like no live streaming, then there won't be anything. But if there is, then you'll probably see it on here somewhere. But
Yeah.
main flavor is uzu. Anise is flavoring in licorice. Aha. That sounds good though.
I love black licorice. Black jelly beans. I eat all that stuff. My mom too. She's crazy about it. That's probably why I like it too.
Yeah, but that's kind of everything. For those of you who are in the States, this is Thanksgiving week, so hopefully, if you haven't seen it yet, like we said earlier, we re-released our Thanksgiving song. It's a song we haven't really released it in like regular music stores. It's just like a YouTube video where we kind of do an honest Thanksgiving song. Our light is dying, so we're probably gonna supporting flavor in Jägermeister. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So
Oh yeah, that's true.
we
I
might
see that.
log off here in a little bit, but if you're new to us, our latest big single is called "Wrong Things, Right People." You can look it up in any music store, streaming service, everything. There's a bunch of other songs that are kind of more popular within our catalog, and then the most recent song we put out was called "Give Up," but it's a weird one and it's a ballad, so possibly not the best first impression, but some more fun songs. You know, like F, C, D minor, B flat,
Yeah.
I Don't Care, Wrong Things, Right People. Like, there's a whole bunch of them you can check out. But, yeah, there's that stuff. And then our videos. And, this is fun stuff. We appreciate you guys so much.
It's a lot going on right now, and we love it. And we thank you guys for sticking with us.
And,
I just said that.
yeah. Well, be sure to, Brandon said, I agree with Greatest Ever. There you go. If you're watching on YouTube or if you subscribe to us on YouTube, when you see our community posts, make sure to thumbs them up so that YouTube knows to give them to you, and then we'll be keeping you posted on there about like videos coming out soon or this, that, you know. So you check that out, and also that's where our input for our videos are going to be. And we're trying to post a couple times a day, at least once a day.
Yeah.
There, and then Discord. If you're not familiar with Discord, imagine it's like being able to text us on your phone or on your desktop, but especially on your phone, and then we have it on our phone. So it's just like you're texting us, and we're in a big group chat, and everybody just kind of hangs out. So Dustin says, everybody I had listened to Give Up completely fell in love with it. That's great. I feel really good about that. We actually showed it to our music publisher, and she loved it. So I don't know. Hopefully we see it out more places. If you really like it, keep sharing it. We'd appreciate it. Especially those Spotify spins, but you know, anywhere, YouTube, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Brandon says I still need to buy Give Up on iTunes. Thank you. That'd be amazing.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy
So-
it.
All right. Thanks for everything. Be sure to follow all that stuff, and have a lot of stuff coming up. Okay. Also, you know what? Put in the comments what song we should start these live streams up with next week, because I've just been doing random 90s stuff. The beard with his attitude. It's like, Rick! Brandon said I worry about wrong things, right people. Yeah.
Wrong things.
Okay, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's a dot appearing here asking you to subscribe. If you're not watching on YouTube, that doesn't make any sense. YouTube is suggesting a couple of videos. We're going to make one of those, the tattoo video. So if you want to see what that's about, check that out. And as always, don't forget to do the wrong things.
With the right people.
Bye. We have to do this slowly so that the timeout doesn't cut off the